Vernon, thanks for joining us for a few minutes to share your story. What brought you to Hoyt Integrative Health?
Well, it's my pleasure to do this with you today. I'm a bassist and a vocalist, a professional touring and recording musician for over 50 years, worked with folks like Kenny Loggins, Bette Midler, Michael McDonald, Dave Mason, a lot of Hall of Famers, and I was starting to lose my voice. I had a lot of inflammation issues to where I just couldn't get my voice cleared, and that's how I've made my living over the past half century. And I was very concerned about it, and I saw a lot of other doctors, voice specialists. They kept saying there's nothing wrong with my technique, no nodules, nothing like that. So when I couldn't find answers, I came to Hoyt Integrative Medicine, and within 2 weeks, Coach Hoyt had my voice back in my full voice range like it hasn't been in probably 2 to 3 years.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that was really exciting for us to discover that. It's not something we knew could happen or would happen for sure, but
It certainly did, though.
it really worked for you. And
Not only am I thrilled, but the people I sing for are thrilled.
right.
Showing up and not being able to hit your mark is not a good thing, regardless of what your profession is. So,
Right.
But it was, it was a great concern to me. I thought maybe those days were behind me, and my voice has been completely restored.
Awesome. Now, you've had several other things that were concerns for you as well, joint pain
Yes.
and heart condition, cardiologist, different things.
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Sure. I mean, my heart was in great shape, but I had bradycardia, which is a problem with your electrical system. They had monitored me. They put a pacer in, not for the muscle, but control my heart rate so it wouldn't go too low. That's what bradycardia does. So at any rate, they were monitoring me almost on a daily basis for a few years. I had a minor surgery, outpatient, no big deal. Had to go see my specialist so she could check my heart before they would allow that surgery to take place. And much to her surprise, she's an electrophysiologist, cardiologist, she said, "You've only had 2 events in the past year that only amounted to a few seconds. What have you done?" And once again, through the guidance of Coach Hoyt, I was able to eliminate sugar, bad carbs, get my diet straightened out, and lose coffee. That was a big one for me, especially working long days in recording studios and places like that. Sometimes you reach for a coffee, But so at any rate, by eliminating all that stuff, those episodes of AFib disappeared.
Yeah, and we've done some supplementation along the way that I think has probably made a big difference in liver function,
Absolutely.
and electrolyte balance, and adrenal support.
Mm-hmm.
What was the outcome for what did your labs look like as we've used all these supplements and our eating strategies?
Mm-hmm.
What happened to your labs?
Well, I could say that once again, I needed to do blood work for my Western medicine doc, Dr. Bierman at Scripps, which is a very well-known facility in San Diego, California. And on my last labs, my SED rate, which was inflammation in the body, came all the way down to 1.3. All of my labs were so greatly improved that he sent me a message with exclamation marks. "What have you been doing?" Question mark, question mark. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. And I did share with him that I'd been working with Hoyt Integrative Health and that we had completely changed the diet, gotten rid of a lot of bad foods, and just, basically redid it from, the bottom up. And it's not a diet, it's an eating, it's a lifestyle change is what it is. Learning how to fuel the body much better. And I do have Hashimoto's, which is an autoimmune disease, but we're able to get those markers way down. And with Hashimoto's, especially, getting a little older, later in life, shall we say, that it becomes difficult to take those pounds off, even if you're working out like a maniac. So I had to really make a lot of lifestyle changes, starting with the diet.
And there was a couple other things that were big wins. You had, besides the autoimmune Hashimoto's, you had a positive ANA test when we started.
Yes.
And thankfully that was reversed
Yes.
by the end of the
program. Totally reversed, which was incredible. When you see results like this, I've been around for a bit, so sometimes you walk into things, especially after seeing so many doctors. I can't begin to tell you how many voice specialists that I went to who were not only voice pathologists but also trained opera sopranos. Those were doctors that I was seeing, and really getting no hope with that. So when you walk in after seeing so many doctors and you really are looking for answers, that was the exciting part about this, is that we were starting to see results right away. And that's something that I've been looking for several years.
Well, and you were faithful and committed to it, and a great partner in that. So we appreciate the hard work and determination you put in. Your joint aches and pains, you had some ankle replacement surgeries and things, and you just had chronic pain in those joints.
Yeah.
How are the joints doing?
They're doing great. I mean, you name it, I've had it. Spinal fusion, lifted way too heavy when I was younger, and injured myself a lot. So I've had spinal fusion, I've had both knees replaced, which is not a problem. I have better flexibility than the surgeon who did the replacements. Ankle fusion.
How are the joints now compared to when you started?
Oh, so much better. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
getting
that's
that,
been exciting.
I believe getting that inflammation down was key to everything. The voice returning, the attitude. I was low on energy. My energy now is through the roof. With what I do, I can outwork guys half my age in a studio.
Well, keep it up. You're doing great.
Sure.
We want to keep hearing that voice. So,
Yes, absolutely. Well, I appreciate everything.
Appreciate you sharing.
Yes,
Thanks so much.
It's been a great journey with you. Thank you.
All right. Take care.